Hi everyone, my name is Shireen and I'm joined with Angela and Tabinda. And today we're going to briefly touch upon RSP income and how that's determined and factored in from a family law perspective. So Angela, from a family law perspective, from specifically, I guess, support, how is RSP income treated?
Well, it is income. That's the starting point. So don't it will show up on your notice of assessment. How it will be treated as every most things family law is case by case. So if it's depending on what you're dealing with and kind of the dynamics of your family's finances. So it is, first off, the starting point is it is treated as what it is, income, and whether or not it's income that should be used for calculating child and or spousal support is something that would depend on the circumstances of your family.
Okay, are there any exceptions to, treating it as income for support purposes?
I'll let Tabinda take that one. There
So
are.
there are always exceptions to every rule. I have number one, a life lesson. So, Shireen, as it relates to child support, there isn't really any contributions or RSP contributions. If you're thinking that that should be deducted from income before deciding child support, that's not correct. It's like Angela said, it's income. But if the withdrawals be included as income for child support and or spousal support, that's a gray area that we're dealing with. But really, generally speaking, on a very high and looking at a big picture, it's income, and for child support, there isn't any exception.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, if you're looking at if it's a one-off situation, right? If it's just say because of, you got separated and you drew on your RSPs to maybe pay legal fees, pay rent somewhere, that you might be able to sort of get away with that. But if you're in the habit of drawing from your RSPs, maybe a little amount of money consistently over time, then it will most certainly be included as income for child support. Now, you want to be, and I've heard this argument where a person would say, well, I have to draw from my RSPs to be able to meet my day-to-day expenses and things like that. And that's fair and valid, but it's just that when we're looking at child support, it's usually based on all of the income sources that are available to you. Now, spousal support, you start to enter into areas of, entitlement and the extent of entitlement and the extent of, I should say, the extent of entitlement to post-separation increases in income and how that could be a factor. Is that something? Should you even be entitled to that? Or you can even argue that, well, it could be something that might have been included in the process of equalization or may being equalized. So it's not very clear whether it should be spousal support. Now, there is an argument, obviously, if someone has, huge RSPs, if they're retired, for example, and there's the pattern of drawing from the RSPs and it's formed part of part of that person's income on a consistent basis, then, I mean, it probably should be included for spousal support as well. But I think what I'm trying to say here is for spousal support, it may or may not be for child support, except it's just a very clear one-off situation. It most likely will be included as income for child support.
I think that clarifies the issue. So I hope everybody is a little more informed on RSP and how it's treated, RSP income and how that's treated in a family law perspective. So thank you so much and bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.